for the introduction, Mr. Vanderlaan. Welcome, graduates, parents, grandparents, and faculty. Today I've decided to go a different direction than you might expect, and I will do my best to spare you all from a few of the words that we've heard 50 different times within this last week alone. And we all know the ones, you're all so brave and so strong, our situation is unprecedented, and our times are trying indeed. And I don't know about all of you, but I feel as though I could recite a run-of-the-mill COVID speech from memory now. And what they're saying is not wrong, of course. We've gone through a lot this year. We've missed many opportunities, and we have had to attend an unholy amount of Zoom meetings. So they're not wrong, we've just heard it so many times, which is why I've opted to mention it as little as possible. And anyways, today is not for dwelling on the past, it is for looking towards the future, a future that we have prepared ourselves for over these past 12 years. But before we get the ball rolling here, I would like to take a moment to thank the teachers and staff at Allendale who put in countless hours to make sure that we still had a senior year, to my parents and to my sister who have supported me along the way, and most importantly to all of you who persevered and who didn't throw in the towel when times got tough this year. So as we move forward, we need to set a few things straight. In just a few short months, or maybe even days for those of us just entering the workforce right away, everything is about to change. Though it may not seem like it, we are adults now, and we have responsibilities both to ourselves and to our peers. In our own realm, we must not be complacent. If we are to be the best we can be, we must be ambitious and studious, never settling for what is easy. Outside of our little world, we have a duty to our peers and to those we have never even met. What this means is setting an example, acting morally upright, and ensuring that we are a generation of leaders. And of course, you must be wondering what it means to not remain complacent. And I guess it's likely you weren't wondering, but I'm going to answer nonetheless. The first step is recognizing that we will always be students. These are certainly some daunting words to hear at a time when you think you might be done, but you would unfortunately be wrong. Life is a continual cycle of learning, and we should always strive to retain the knowledge and experiences we acquire along the way. Because in the future, the lessons that we are tasked with learning may not be so inconsequential as the Pythagorean theorem. With the desire to not remain stagnant in our learning, we must do the same in other aspects of our lives. We must be future-focused, and we must be goal-setting. There's something to be said for living in the moment and being content with where we are at, but this moment is not all there is. From here, we have a whole lifetime ahead of us. Where do we want to be and where do we see ourselves? Everybody has a point that they want to reach or a goal that they want to attain. Maybe your goal is to become a doctor, a teacher, or an electrician, something altogether different maybe. For me, my only goal right now is just to make it through the speech and lengthy ceremony. All of our goals are going to look different, but so long as you stick to them and set them, you will almost surely succeed. And if you don't, then you've learned a valuable lesson. But all of our goals and ambitions aside, we should remember that it is not all about us. We, the 2021 graduating class, are the future, and in just a short while, that future is going to be in our hands. So we should make it the best that it can be. And it's our duty and calling to do so. To start, we must act morally and ethically. To me, this means acting purposefully with a virtuous intent. In our lives, there will always be those people that test every single fiber of your being, or a challenging circumstance that you'd rather not deal with, and we've had a lot of those this year. It's our response to these situations that show the true measure of our character. Do we respond to the trials in our life with kindness, empathy, and understanding, or the opposite? When we act with a kind heart and a passion for selflessness, we set the example and we take our place as the leaders of the future. And I'll give you one of my favorite verses from the Bible on this matter. It's 1 Timothy 4:12, and it says, "Let no one look down on you because you are young, but set an example in word, in conduct, in love, and in spirit." So yes, we are young and we are inexperienced in this new world that we're going to soon be facing, and we still have quite a bit to learn moving forward, but I truly believe that if we each work to be the best versions of ourselves, that we'll be in a pretty good spot to become the leaders that the world needs right now. So now that I've talked your ears off for a little bit too long, I will leave you with a few simple words. Live ambitiously and never stop learning. Act as though the future depends on your words and actions, because it does. Yes, it is a great day to be a Falcon, but as we leave this place, we're a lot more than that. With that, it has truly been an honor growing up with all of you, and despite the senioritis that has plagued our class since junior year essentially, it's a little bit bittersweet for this to all come to an end, and the memories we've made here will definitely last us a lifetime. But as I said, it is now time to look to the road ahead, and the future is ready for us, and I believe that we are ready for the future. I am so grateful that this speech is over, and thank you all for an amazing 12 years.